스쳐봐 left and right. You know you feel so right. 다른 시선 따윈 don't care. 목이 터져라 소리쳐. You know you feel so right. 이제부터가 시작이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up and enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I know the world can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. I'll take you to the moon. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I know the world can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning, good afternoon I should say, and welcome to the Harcourt's Holmwood Auction Room to our summer gala. On behalf of the team here, it's great to have you with us. You should please excuse your auctioneers today. We are quite rusty, having been in hibernation for a couple of months, but we're so excited to be back at the podium representing our valued clients, and we're really, really appreciative of the fact that you are here. A shout out to our team, our marketing team, Megan Harrison, for putting on such a wonderful display. It's gorgeous weather outside, just perfect weather for a full black tie outfit. I don't know whose plan that was, but it's good to be in here in the air conditioning. Now, folks, the first thing we do at auction day is to thank and acknowledge our property owners who are here with us today. We certainly appreciate and respect the fact that you have choice when it comes time to list your property. We're delighted that you've chosen to list with Holmwood, and we wish you the very, very best here today in that endeavour. There are a few things to go through. Of course, our team that welcomes you here, ably led by Kyle Sutherland, Tony Jenkins, our CEO and Managing Director in that order. They're really appreciative of the fact that you are here. We've also got some outstanding support crew in place. This is Luke Jansen, our training manager. He'll take notes of your bidding. And this is Hayden Broadbelt, our auction floor manager. If you have any questions about paperwork, if you need any assistance with your bidding, please don't hesitate to sing out to one of these good gentlemen. Now, there is an excellent catalogue of real estate available to you today, and the listing agents responsible for those properties will have furnished you with the necessary documentation and information in your preparation for today, and that includes the auction contract buyers. Now, on the front page of that contract, you will see there is a conduct of auction. It's very straightforward and easy to understand, but I know many of you will be here for the very first time. You may be quite nervous, so we want to put you at ease as much as is possible by going through the conduct briefly now. In the case of each property, the vendor, I should say, has furnished us with an undisclosed confidential reserve price. Now, subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid we accept will be the lucky new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, that's not the end of the auction, folks. Our process here at Holmwood is to pause the auction. We move into one of our meeting rooms with the highest bidder, and we offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, this is really crucial. On the odd occasion, during that discussion outside of the room, our seller may say to us, look, Kyle or Bridget or Dan, we're really happy with this negotiated price, and we'd like to withdraw the property from auction and sell it outside of the room without disclosing our reserve price. That is a vendor's prerogative under clause 2.6, but it is quite disappointing for buyers who remain here in the room. So my advice to you is quite simple. If you are here to bid and buy, please make sure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as auctioneers, we can nominate the highest increments by which the bidding should be raised. We can refuse bids if we feel they're not in the best interest of our owner. And if there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid. And so no arguments. We'll look to iron out any concerns on that front. You might hear the phrase vendor bid today. A vendor bid is a bid placed on behalf of the owner by the auctioneer. It's always placed at a very low level, well below the reserve price, and it's always clearly identified to you as a vendor bid, so you can bid against a vendor bid with confidence. Finally, if you are that lucky last purchaser, you have a couple of obligations. Of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. When you sign that contract, you are acknowledging that you have received a copy of the approved REA guide. Now, I said we'd be rusty, and it's just occurred to me that I haven't even introduced myself. So my name is Kyle Siebert, one of 3 auctioneers working with you today. My esteemed colleagues, Bridget Andrews, of course, and Daniel Pengelly. Really excited to be working with you today. And that conduct of auction, folks, that applies to all properties on offer today except for the first one. This property at number 7 Grange Street in Hillsborough. This property is a brought forward auction. Our vendors have received an offer in advance of the scheduled date. They've deemed that offer acceptable in all respects, and the property will be sold at that price to that purchaser unless there is further bidding. So you still have every opportunity to make this lovely home your own. You need only raise your hand. The same rules apply in terms of the auctioneer being able to set the increment required. We can still refuse bids. There will be no vendor bids today in respect of this property at 67 Grange Street. So we'll simply announce that acceptable figure in just a moment, and then you'll have an opportunity to bid further if you so choose. Those are the rules for a brought forward auction. Now the property and the consultant representing the property, Ruben Bishops from our Ireland office. I know she's really enjoyed working with our sellers, lovely couple, and really a lot of care and attention has been invested into this home. That's evident throughout. It's got all of the character charm you would expect from a home built in this era, but so many of the modern comforts. I love the fact that it's on a big freehold parcel. Really good family size, plenty of room for the tools, the toys and the teenagers. This location is just superb, and you can see there the exterior of the home, ever so charming. The inside, it's got plenty of flair, really beautiful decor throughout. Look, you may choose to change that and enhance and add your own value. That's absolutely up to you, but the fundamentals are so sound. Generous bedroom accommodation, lovely living space as well. I just think this is good Kiwiana real estate, the type of property your grandparents tell you to buy, ladies and gentlemen. So, Ruben, before we get underway, if you could announce that figure. Is it just confirming 651? Here at number 67 Grange Street, bidders and buyers, that accepted figure was $651,000, and we are on the market and selling unless... 55. And was that? 655. And 660, my favourite band. And where was that? I had 50, and 670 now. At 670 the call. Good bidding, ma'am. At 670, keeping me on my toes at $670,000. Have I found my winner, folks? Looks like the property market's going in one direction. Stop the clock today. At $670,000, if there's no better bid, I sell away first call. Ma'am, you were quite excited. Would you like to improve your own bid? Second call. At $670,000. Folks, not for $1,000 you would lose this, surely. Back to the inconvenience of the open home circuit. Third and final call at $670,000, ladies and gentlemen. The good people watching this from Auckland think we're bidding on a garden shed at this price, surely long term. This is a good investment. Any better bid? Any better offer? I know what you're thinking, ma'am. Hurry up, Kyle. The property's going at $670,000 last chance. It is going. It is going. It is gone and sold. Congratulations to our purchaser, to our owners. Thanks for the opportunity. All the best with your next chapter. Ruben, as always, wonderful work.
Kia ora and ni hao, I am Dan Pengelly. Happy Chinese New Year to you all. I take you to our next item in the catalogue, that is 734 Gloucester Street in Avonside, brought to the market by Ash and Spencer Sutherland Todd. A wonderful campaign here, over 70 people through the campaign. Good luck to you, Ash. Good luck to our owners here this evening. Now, this property, formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 653 square metres metres on Lot 1, deposited plan 12198, all contained and described on that record of title that Ash and Spencer have provided you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for Friday the 14th of February of 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do just highlight that the alarm is being passed over in an as-is, whereas condition. Otherwise, the rest of the chattels is unchanged. And I take it that you have understood further term 23 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, to the property itself, this is a rear gem in Avonside, a modern single-level post-quake family home. And gosh, out the back, you have a fantastic size, fully fenced section. I could just imagine the kids, the dogs that would be ready to play out there and be happy as. You've got a lot of off-street parking. You've got good internal garaging there. The home itself, of course, you've got good insulation, double glazing. You've got the heat pump. 3 light-filled bedrooms with good storage at each of them, and that master suite having the walk-in wardrobe, the ensuite, and those doors out into the backyard. That is wonderful. And of course, the heart of the home, that open-plan kitchen. I could see you there planning your summer barbecues, hosting your family. You will be well looked after here. My instructions, very clear. I start the bidding at $500,000, and I look for $20,000 on the rise. Often the person, 655, ignore me completely, sir. We're starting at 655. How very exciting. Good luck to you, team. 655. Do we move in another 20 from there? At $655,000. Who takes me to 7 3/4? 670. Was that Patrick working with some clients at 670? Welcome into you too. And straight back with 5 at 675. 680, new client in the race there at 680. Welcome in, sir. Good luck to you too. And 700 with Patrick's clients at 700,000. Sir, you started boldly. Now's the time. Keep the boldness up. At 700, do you go 710? 700 with you, Patrick. First time at $700,000. 707, sir. I think that's a plane. There's obviously something in that for you. Welcome in. At 707. 710. Wonderful. One of our agents there. Is it Michelle? Michelle Corkindale. There we go. At 710. Sir, is there another plane-themed bid there? 727's a plane as well, I think. At 710 at the back. Looking for 5 is my suggestion. Is there 715? 720, ignore me, Patrick, that's much better, at 720,000. For the first time? 725, straight back. 725 000. For the first time. Second? A new contender at 730. Welcome into you, sir. Waiting for the knockout punch at the end. Very exciting at 730. Michelle's at 35. 730 here with you, sir, and 35 straight back. You got your social proof, sir. Good buying at 735. You're in the front row. I expect you to be at the front of the bidding. At 735. I might need some instructions, Ash. At $735,000. Once. 735. Twice. 737. I think that should have been your bid, sir, at 737. Is it 740? At 737, we're on the market and I'm selling to you, sir, unless I see further bidding. 737. 740. And 40 there. You go 45, sir. 42. Oh, it still puts you in front, doesn't it? At 742. Haven't forgotten about you guys. Welcome at any time, otherwise at 742. Once! At 742,000. 750. It's bold, Patrick. I like it at 750. That's the way to buy a property today in a packed room. At 750. Sir, is it the 2 again on top? Yep, absolutely. Look at you grinning away at 752. I can see you there, sir. Get you there in a couple of weeks at 752. Michelle, if you put the phone down, you're out. Good, sir. It's working at 752. You're welcome back at any point. 752,000. First call. 752, we're on the market. Second opportunity. Third, final warning. And 55. You're getting in there too, sir. Overriding Patrick. Patrick, you shush. Get out of his way. Let him buy a property at 755. Sir, is it the next two on top? 57? Yep, there, 57 there. 60 beckons at 757. Now we're consulting the boss, I see. We're working down the line. Very good. Good work. At 75 and 58. So one on top, sir. Do you go to 60? And 760 without hesitation. Good property here in Avonside at 760. Anybody else welcome back in at any point? Otherwise I sell away. Once. Oh yes, we are working down the line. Yep. Ma'am, why did you ever let these two slow you down? At 762,000. I know who really wants the house now. At 762, sir. The response, the retort. Is it 65? That would be my suggestion. 63, good. Ignore me. You know what you're doing. At 763. Ma'am, do you go to 70? I think you need to be bold. Make it yours. Otherwise, we'll be here all night with the ones. 64. And is it 5, sir? And 5. We're going to be all night here, folks, with the ones at 65. 70 is my suggestion. At 765, sitting with you, sir, it's almost yours. For the first time, at $765,000. Second, and 70. Somebody's listening to me finally, at 770. Do you go 777, sir? About 71. No? It's not the way to buy a house, sir. I know Ash and Spencer are lovely, but you're going to have to deal with them more if you don't buy a house tonight. At 770, even for $1,000, sir. Seem determined. This one's obviously ticked a lot of boxes. At 770, with you, Patrick, and your clients. First time, at 770,000. I sell away here. Welcome back in at any point. Twice. Michelle, you back on the phone? Third, final time, even for $500, sir. You look like you're considering, that's why I'm asking. 770,500. Might be the best decision you ever made, sir, at 770,500. $500 and 771. They're matching you, sir. What do you want to do? At 771. First time at 771. We've got other houses to sell. I know this is a good one, but we do need to keep moving. Second time. Third, final time at 771, sir. Happy to take 500 again. I've been offered a bucket of KFC before as the final bid. Haven't got any dinner plans, so we could go out and celebrate after. At 771, what's the thought, sir? All done? You happy to let it go? You've fought brilliantly, you've got good taste. At 771, I sell here, unless I see further bidding. Once, twice, third, final, it's going. Sold, congratulations to Patrick and his buyers. Ma'am, you did very well. And we will be back with you shortly as we move on to McBeath Avenue.
have your attention, ladies and gentlemen? A little bit of quiet, please. We're going to move on to our next auction. We have 14 auctions today, so we've got a lot to get through. So it's a pleasure to be up here for our next auction at 66 McBeath Ave in Hoonhay. Liz O'Neill from our Mayorava office has been the owner's ambassador the last few weeks, and it's an absolute superb job, Liz. I know you've enjoyed your campaign. You've had a very busy campaign there with huge numbers through your open homes. A very warm welcome to our owners, Steve and Annette. I must commend you on what an absolute stunning job that you did with the renovation and the landscaping. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 809 square metres, more or less, certificate of title CB 63172. Now, settlement date on the contract is set down for the 14th of February 2025, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date. Otherwise, you move in Valentine's Day. What a great Valentine's present. Well, to the owner, I really take my hat off to you with this. This is a stunning renovation. The quality is evident throughout. No expense has been spared. I've seen a couple of renovations that this vendor has done. He's an absolute perfectionist, and he renovates like he's doing it for his own family. Very impressive from the get-go as you walk in. The electric gates, the wide driveway, the landscaping. Inside, it's so modern and sleek, fresh, crisp white colours. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a real treat having 2 bathrooms, one being the ensuite. I absolutely love that huge deck. It was basking in sun when I was there, the perfect place to have summer barbecues, enjoy your evening drink, step down to the lawn down there. There's lots of nice, well-established trees giving you lots of privacy. How nice would it just be waking up every day and everything is brand spanking new. It's a prime location here, ladies and gentlemen. You're close to all amenities. You've got the adventure park 10 minutes away, Horswell Quarry, the city centre. There's plenty of good schools to choose from, so you can afford to get expelled from one school because you've got heaps more to choose from. So just like the play William Shakespeare Macbeth, Macbeth became the new king. So who would like to be the new king and take the throne at 66 McBeath Ave? I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Who would like to start us away? 625? Welcome in, sir. Good luck today. So we're away at 625,000. Who goes next? Maybe 650 is the best place to go from here. At 625, I'll call it away 3 times. First call at 625. All that hard work has been done, beautiful renovation, just move in and enjoy. Second call at 625. Third call, look, I'm going to place a vendor bid at 650. Obviously, you know the value is worth north of that. Invite you back in at 675 perhaps, and we can have a conversation at 650. Is the bid to beat? First call, 660, our favourite number here. I know that the vendor likes that band as well, so let's go 660. So it's 660,000. Look for any further bids above that, ladies and gentlemen, or I will pause and have a conversation with this gentleman here. At 660, first call. Second time. Third and final time at 660. You appear to be my highest bidder. So what I'm going to do is pause the auction and have a conversation with you. I'm not at a level I can sell yet. The auction is still open and live, ladies and gentlemen, so if you change your mind, you still have every opportunity. We'll be back with you shortly.
Kia ora and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I take you to our next property in our lineup. That is 86 Bletsoe Avenue in Spraydon, brought to the market by Sarah Fido and Lisa Wong to my left. Good luck to you and good luck to our owners this evening, team. Formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 696 square metres, more or less, on lot 19, deposited plan 3577, all contained and described on that record of title that Sarah and Lisa have provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement, that's proposed for Friday, the 21st of February 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, that list of chattels, that is unchanged, and I take it that you have read and understood further term 23 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis this evening. Now, welcome to Spraydon. Here are fantastic locations on the fringes of the central city. Your vehicles, they'll be well protected here with a substantial carport and the off-street car parking here, all behind your own gate and fences. From there, you wander up a cute curved brick path in under a cherry tree, and it welcomes you into your lovely home. If you are into cottagecore, then this is definitely the home for you. That wood-panelled entryway is gorgeous. It's a wonderful feature to welcome you home at night, as is the well-sized master and that surprise ensuite that I was not expecting in a home of this era. You've got the two other bedrooms. They've got a lovely separation from the rest of the home, down their own hallways, sharing their own bathroom. I do notice that the laundry actually comes off that hallway in those two bedrooms, giving a subtle hint to your teenagers to maybe do their own laundry, which I think is fantastic. Outside, of course, you've got a variety of established trees, giving you a private garden and separation from the rest of the city. I think after leaving work, you're going to drive home from here. Your commute's about 5 minutes from the central city, so your evening starts at 5:10 promptly on that front porch under the pergola with a wine of your choice. It would be a pretty marvellous place to be living. So let's go on Bletsoe. I'm going to start with an opening bid of $680,000. My suggestion from there is $20,000. Is there 700 in the room? And the crowd goes mild. Very good. Didn't quite work this evening, but 680,000. Who wants the chance to make this there? At 680, I look for 700. First call at 680,000. Exciting numbers to be talking about to get into Spraydon. Second call. Third call at $680,000. Otherwise, I move on a vendor bid myself to the 700, and I look for 720. A lot of home on offer, a lot of personality here at $700,000 for the first time. Second, I do know we have conditional interest waiting. If you've got interest now, I would be getting involved. I would be the first person being spoken to. Otherwise, tonight, tomorrow, you're going to be in competition with the conditional market at 700,000. I'm going to do one final vendor bid then at 720. Clearly worth more than this at 720,000. Well, Sarah, Lisa, I'm surprised, but I'm going to pass back into your hands at 720,000. Clearly worth more than this. A lot of home, a lot of charm, a lot of character. If you've got interest and you're looking in Spraydon, I would be talking to Sarah and Lisa tonight, and I'd be getting through it tomorrow, as I do know there is conditional interest waiting to move. Lisa, Sarah, good luck. And I hope to see a sold sticker promptly next week for our owners. Passed in at 720,000, and we will be back shortly with Borderdale Street in Belfast. Thank you so much. If I could have your attention, please. Thank you so much. We move to our next property in the lineup. That is number 30 Borderdale Street in Belfast, brought to the market by Limo Song, looking wonderful in her summer attire there. This property is formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 353 square metres on lot 6, deposited plan 530202, all contained and described on that record of title that Limo has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for the 14th of February 2025 or any other date that's been mutually agreed in writing with our owner already. Now, that list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I assume that you have read and understood clause 23 of the further terms. You bid, you buy on that basis this evening. Now, located in the sought-after Spring Grove, this 5-year-old property lives up to its idyllic name with views that look out over that reserve to the front. You've got that open plan living area. It's spacious. It opens up on 2 sides to the courtyard for perfect summer entertaining. Now, no matter the age or stage of your family, you are going to be well served by the lovely master suite here, as well as the 2 good-sized double bedrooms, while your transport needs are all taken care of with that internal double garaging as well as the off-street parking. We are running an auction here, please. A little bit of respect for the property would be appreciated. Thank you so much. Now, this home, it does have extensive insulation. You've got heat pump, you've got double glazing for your year-round comfort, and this home is simply ready for you to move in and relax. You've got easy access to Northwood Shopping Centre, and the new and exciting Panda Mart is only a few blocks away. I'm yet to get there, but I hear it is an amazing experience. Now, my instructions. I'm going to open on behalf of my owners at $650,000. Look, 615, 615. So I'm going to start at 650, I'm afraid. I love the optimism, though. 651. 651, a little bit early for one, sorry. I'm going to start at 650. I'm looking for 20,000. So would you go 670? 670, there we go. Gosh, I should have asked for more. We're all ready to go. Working together well at 670. Best of luck to you today at 670. That's James Dwyer, if I'm not mistaken. James, working with somebody else representing them. Good luck to you, James, and your buyer at 670. I look for another 20,000. Is there 690 in the room? First call at 670. Second. Third call. Well, James, I'm going to do another vendor bid at 690. Would you go 710? Give you time to confer. 690 with me on a vendor bid. Look for 710. Once at $690,000. Twice. Third and final at 690. James, what's the response, the retort? Is it 710? If it's not 710, what is it? 7. 695, cutting me down, but still gets you in front. Chance to have a conversation at 695. I look for 700, otherwise I'll pause with James and his buyer. Once, twice, thrice at 695. Right, James, let's pause, let's have a conversation. The auction is open and live, so if anybody changes their mind, you grab me or one of our managers. Otherwise, best of luck, let's have a conversation, see if we can get Borderdale Street sold this evening, and we will be back shortly with Gardiners Road.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. We go now to Bishopdale, and it is number 1 at 79 Gardiners Road in that lovely suburb. Brought to the market by Ollie Van Ecklen, working out of our St Albans office. He's had the great pleasure of working with our lovely owners, Aaron and Emma, and they've really enjoyed their time at this address. But the time has come for a new chapter for them, a new venture, and that presents a very exciting opportunity for someone in this room. The contract describes a cross-lease and fee-simple title, Flat 1 deposited plan 67652, and garage with Flat 1 deposited plan 67652, and the settlement date to which you work bidders and buyers Friday, the 28th of February 2025, that being your settlement date, and I would describe that as your lucky day because this is a fantastic home. It's got that character charm, but it's been beautifully modernised throughout, fresh paint and carpet, a beautifully updated bathroom, excellent separation of spaces in the floor plan. I think this configuration makes perfect use of the available floor space, that lovely light-filled open plan kitchen and dining space. You've got the serving hatch through to the living room so you can easily serve dinner or tell the young ones to turn the Xbox off. The choice is yours. Outside, a nice easy care garden as well, a fantastic sun-drenched courtyard, and then we know how good this location is. You are underpinned by the zoning for Cotswold School, and by all accounts, lovely neighbours. This really is a fantastic family-friendly neighbourhood, a great option for your first or second home. Ladies and gentlemen, I commend you in your bidding. Let's get underway here at number 1 at 79 Gardiners Road. I'm in your hands. I look for an opening bid or offer. 550. My good colleague Jack Lawler, nice to see you, Jack, at 550,000 on behalf of a client at 550. At 550, the call. Where to from here, buyers? Is there a nice easy 10 or 20 on the rise? You tell me. First call at $550,000. Second call, 560. Nice to meet you, sir. You face there at 560,000. There's your competition, Jack, at $560,000. First call. Did I mention the vendors are in the plumbing business? That means the plumbing's pretty good, all right? None of the mucky business for you to do at 560. And what was that? 80. I like that bid. Bring a tear to a glass eye with a bid like that, Jack. Nice work at 580. At 580, the call. Do we say 590 now? Sir, can I say 590 on your behalf? At 580, I have. I just had 90 there first, so don't be put off by her abruptness. She's a professional. At 590,000, I promise you she's a nice person at 590. First call. Second call, I'll take 5 now if you like, sir. Third and final call at $590,000. Are we all done and silent? My job, sir, is to mitigate your regret. Where do you find the next one? At 590, the bids with... Oh, nice. And 600. Nice to see you there, Shah. Shah Davis on behalf of a buyer at 600 now against you, Shah, at 600,000. First call, madam, and another 5 at 605. First chance at $605,000. Hey, Shah's had a pretty good year. Maybe she'll chip in 1,000. You'll need to do the rest, though. At 605. Once called at 605. Back of the room, but out in front. Second call, sir. We love a comeback story. What do you say? Third and final call at $605,000. No better bid. Jack, I can't quite sell to you at this level. We need to have a quick chat outside of the room. Auction is open. If there is any change of mind, let us know. Back with you very soon.
Good evening, everyone. I take you to 216A Greers Road in Brynwa, brought to the market by Shah Davis to my left here. Good luck to you tonight, Shah. Good luck to our owners. Now, the property itself, formally described as an estate in cross lease on a half share of 766 square metres, more or less, on flat 1, deposited plan 66650 on lot 17, deposit plan 15693, all contained and described on that record of title that Shah has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, the settlement is proposed for the 12th of February 2025 or any other date that you've mutually agreed in writing with the owners already. Now, that list of chattels remains unchanged. I will note that the kitchen waste disposal and the home ventilation system are being passed to you in an as-is, where-is condition. And I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 27 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis here this evening. Now, Greers Road, a popular street and location. This home offers sensible buying, whether you are a first home buyer or a downsizer or anything in between. It's easy living in the single level home with solid construction, double glazing throughout the majority of the house, as well as the heat pump for either extremes in temperature. You've got that extra bonus of the double garaging, which is a rarity with a home of this size, and you've got that separate laundry with a manageable, fully fenced front yard so that you can get enough of the outside without it taking over your weekends. You've got a spacious lounge and you've got separate dining with 2 good-sized bedrooms. I know our owner was here for 15 years, which implies a certain level of happiness with the home itself and the location. And this, in my opinion, is a good home, and I think you would agree. Thank you. Here all night. My instructions is there, well, I look for an opening bid or offer. Who gets us underway? Happy to suggest a price if that helps. Is there, say, 550 in the room? Would imagine at that level there should be more arms in the air than a Taylor Swift concert. At 550, well, I'll move on a vendor bid on behalf of my owners then at 550,000. I look for 20,000 from there. This is lovely numbers to be talking about in Brindwa. At 550,000, is there 570? 560. Where was that? Oh, Lucy, working with some buyers there at 560, respectfully looking for 20,000 at this point. Would you take me to 570? Not a price I can sell to you, but it's a price we can have a conversation perhaps. At 550 with me. 570, thank you for working with me, team. If we work together, we'll get you a house tonight at 570. And I look for a further 20,000. 20,000, 570. To somebody to take me to 590. First call at 570. Second, third. Well, if there's not 20, is there 10? Well, look, I'm happy to move at 10 then at 580 on a vendor bid. 580,000 with me. Would you take me to 600? Would you take me to 600, Lucy? 580 with me on a vendor bid. First call. It's a wonderful location, solid construction. Second. Third call. 580 with me. 581. All right, look, it's not going to buy you a home tonight, but I'll take it at 581, and then we can have a conversation at 581. I'd be doing the talking. I'd start talking now, though, because we've got a lot of space to cover. At 581. Once, twice, third, final. Right, let's pause, let's have a conversation. The auction is open and live. If anyone changes their mind, grab me, grab Hayden. Otherwise, let's have a conversation and see if we can get a sold sticker on Greers Road tonight. And we'll be back quite shortly with Balrudry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to turn your attention back to number 1 at 79 Gardiners Road, I should say, in Bishopdale. We left the room on a live bid at $605,000. There was some good discussion outside of the room, a quick chat between our purchasers, represented by our good colleague Jack Lawler, and our vendors, of course, represented by Ollie Van Ecklen. There was some good discussion and an increase to $615,000. And my owners have decided under clause 2.6 they withdraw the property, and to a very nice couple, it has very happily been sold. Congratulations. Ollie, great campaign. Thanks very much to our owners for the opportunity. All the best with your next chapter, and congratulations to the purchasers. Back with you soon.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'll go to work, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon.
Kia ora and good evening. Thank you for your patience as we sort paperwork and get prepared for the rest of our auctions. Now, while I'm up here, I just want to point out Lynn Cawthorne up the front here. She's our property management leader. Or what's your title, Lynn? Investment specialist. So if tonight you are looking at an investment, managing a rental, this is the lady to talk to. I believe you currently manage the most properties in New Zealand. We do, absolutely, and award-winning. So please, even if you don't have a rental at the moment, but you just want some information, please go and talk to Lynn. I think she's probably pretty good for a wine at Missio's. 100%. There we go. Right, now let's get stuck into our catalogue. Number 58, Balrudry Street in Avonhead, brought to the market by Liz O'Neill, and she's out there constantly working the room at the moment. With over 80 people through this campaign, Liz has been busy, as this is a wonderful property, formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 632 square metres, more or less, on Lot 1, Deposit Plan 76192. All contained and described on that record of title that Liz has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement, that's down for the 14th of February 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. That list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I do take it that you have read and understood further term 23 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis this evening. Now, you've got a gorgeous green entrance to this property with those well-established trees shading the lawn. It was gorgeous when I was there on Sunday on the hot, sunny day before it turned tropical. And those trees, though, high enough to allow light into the yard and that I didn't feel too shaded. The house still full of light. The landscaping that continues down the driveway, beautiful ivy-lined fences and down to a cute picnic area right down the back of the property under the shade for those hot summer days to come. Inside the home, gosh, it's looking fresh and bright. You've got gorgeous dark carpet, clean white walls, and the gorgeous modern bathroom and laundry updates. They've been done for you. Outside as well, you've got plenty of off-street parking as well as double garaging, and I noticed that fantastic sleep out. Lots of space for bedroom and living space. Perhaps that's a home office. Perhaps that's where you're putting the teenager or another generation of your family. You've got lots of options here in Avonhead. My instructions, I start on a vendor bid, draw a line in the sand at $600,000. $600,000 with me on a vendor bid. I look for $20,000 on the rise. A casual yep from Logan Freeman there at 620. Good luck to your buyer, Logan, on the phone at 620,000. Looking for 680. Deb working with somebody also on the phone at 680, and we've got 700 at the back. And 710, Logan working with you at 710. And 20 there, Deb, sorry, it got in first at 720. Deb, do you go 730? 30 at the back with Logan. 750 with Deb. Do you go 760? Got 750 down here. Welcome in all other buyers at any point at 750,000. And 760, can I say, ma'am, welcome into the bidding. At 760, good luck to you this evening. At 760, is there 770? 770 with you, Deb, at 770, ma'am. Would you go 80? Sure, wonderful, at 780. 780 with you. And 90 there. You got your social proof, ma'am, worth buying at 790. I look for 800. Yes. At 800, That's Tony Jenkins, our own managing director there at 800 and 810. 810,000 is at 820 at the back. 810 up front. At 810,000. Liz, I might need some instructions. At 810. First call at 810. And 820, ma'am, do I say? And 820, ma'am, with you. Are you happy with that? At 820 on the market, and I'm going to sell to you unless I see further bidding at $820,000 for the first time. It's all real. And 5 and 25, 8 and a quarter. Happy to move in the fives, ma'am. 830. 830, bold and strong bidding at 830 with you, ma'am. And I sell away unless I see further bidding. Logan, any more interest? And 31. At 31, ma'am, do you match fire with fire or do you stay strong and go to 35? Is that 2 on top or to moving to 32? 832, thank you for clarifying. At 832,000. Got your support crew with Tony and Liz there doing well at 832. Sir, any further interest? At 832, Logan, where is your buyer at? Shaking the head. 835. You go 36 again. 837, very good. At 837, back with you. We're going to sort out who's getting the keys tonight at 837,000. Once. 840, bold bidding. Trying to make a play for the keys at 840. 841, not put off at all, ma'am, not to be deterred. I could see you here at 841. Deb, what's the response? Once, 845. Bidding strongly at 845 here. At 847. Wonderful. At 847 000. My other bidders, welcome in at any point at 847 and 850. 850,000. Here. Is there one? Would be my suggestion. No? All right, it's all good. I'll give you a chance to change your mind if you want. Otherwise, I sell away at 850. You've bid beautifully at 850,000 for the first call. Second time. Third, final time at 850,000. You've got good taste, ma'am. Just keep working with Liz. She's going to find you a property. It's going. It's going. Sold for 850,000 to Deb and her buyer in Balrudry Street in Avonside. Fantastic buying. And we will be back with you shortly on Barrington Street in Addington.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for patiently waiting. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Holmwood Auction Room. Welcome too to those joining us at holmwood.co.nz. It's great to have you with us. Folks, it is the start of our 5 o'clock catalogue of real estate. It's an excellent collection of opportunities. Before we get into it, we're just going to remind you about our conduct of auction. It is on the front page of your contract. These are the rules by which we operate in the auction room. They're straightforward, but we're going to go through them briefly now. In the case of each property, the vendor has provided us with a confidential reserve price. Now, subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid we accept will be the lucky new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, ladies and gentlemen, that is not the end of the auction. Our practice here at Holmwood is to pause. We move into one of our meeting rooms with the highest bidder and we offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, this is really crucial. On the odd occasion during that discussion outside of the room, our sellers may say to one of the auctioneers, look, we're happy with this negotiated price. We'd like to withdraw the property from the auction and sell it to that purchaser at the exclusion of purchasers who remain here in the room. That is a vendor's prerogative. They can do that without disclosing their reserve price to you, but it can be very disappointing for the buyers who remain here in the auction room. So my advice to you is simply ensure that you hold the highest bid at all times. As auctioneers, we can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. We can refuse bids if we think they're not in the best interest of our vendors. If there's any disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid. And you might hear the phrase vendor bid today. That's a bid that a vendor places on behalf of the owner. It's always well below the reserve price and it's always clearly identified to you. We utilise them just to keep things ticking along. You can bid against a vendor bid with confidence. Finally, if you are that lucky last purchaser, you have a couple of obligations. Of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. And in doing so, you are acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. Those are the rules, ladies and gentlemen. That's the boring admin out of the way. Now let's get to that catalogue of real estate. And the first one in the 5 o'clock bracket is 474 Barrington Street in Addington. Ollie Van Eckelen from our St Albans Street. Ollie, stand right there. You get some free advertising via holmwood.co.nz. He's been marketing 474 Barrington Street on behalf of our lovely owner. Really, it's been quite a journey for her. She's spent many years at this address and loved every single moment of it. The contract describes a freehold title, 811 square metres more or less, and the settlement date to which you work, the 15th of April 2025. You might be working to a pre-agreed date. If it's in writing, all agreed to, no problem at all. Now, bidders and buyers, you're acknowledging that you've read and understood the further terms of the contract, and most importantly, I think, clauses 25 through 28. You all will also be aware there was an amendment to the auction contract earlier in the week, clause 25, a small adjustment that relates to the demolition of the building, which, to be clear, will happen prior to settlement. So you are receiving a blank canvas on which you can build, hopefully, a wonderful development. The choice is yours. We know how good this location is, though. You've got Apollo Projects Stadium, you've got the racing track, you've got the central city, a hop, skip and a jump away, and then all of the flair and all of the wonderful amenities of Lincoln Road. Addington, as you know, or may know, has been voted one of the most livable suburbs, up-and-coming suburbs in New Zealand. So this is just a fantastic opportunity here at 474 Barrington Street. 811 squares of RMD land, bidders and buyers. Ollie, thanks very much. We're in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Who starts the bidding here at 474? Who says go? Is there a nice easy 550 or 600? Back of the room, sir. How much is that? 600. 600. Connor Klein with his client there. Nice to see you, sir, at $600,000. Nice easy start at 600. 650. And 650. Who was that big booming voice? Oh, Mr. O'Loughlin. Good to see you there at 650 now. 700. My good colleague Sam Bowen at $700,000. Also on behalf of his client, 750 now with Mr. O'Loughlin and 800,000. Nice easy at 800. First call at 850,000 now with Mr. Mark O'Loughlin. At 850,000 first time. Second call at 850. Third and final, 860. Just the 10 now, and Ollie conversation at 860 the bid there. At 860 the call. Bids against you there, Mr. O'Loughlin, at 860. First chance at 860,000. Second call at $860 the bid. Third and final call at $860,000. Any better bid? Any change of instructions there? At $860,000. Mark, any better bid there? We're on the market and selling. At $860, I sell away if there's no better bid or offer. At $860, the call, first chance, I'm selling. Second call at $860. Third and final call at $860,000. I'll take a 5, Mark, you know I will. Probably goes. I've got to give due respect to these good people here, back corner of the room. Property's going. It is going. Quickly now, Mark, what about 2,000? Can you hear me? I'm selling away, Mark. I'll give you 5 seconds. These good people here have bid fair and square, $860,000. Any improvement here? Any improvement back of the room? At $860,000. Probably goes. It is go. 862. At 862 the call. I'll give you just as much time as I gave him, I can assure you, at 862. Going once. Is the bid with you there, Louis? No? Okay, at 862. First chance. Well, you better check he doesn't think he's signing a contract. Could somebody go and have a chat to that gentleman? At 862, the bid's here. First call. And 863. That was close, Connor. At 863, you owe me a drink. At 863, first time. Second call at $863,000. You might want a double bid, Connor. There's a good chat happening here. Third and final call at $863. Whoever buys your new townhouse, and $67,500. $867 and change. The occupants of your new development just hop, skip and a jump across the road for a bottle of milk. Into the late hours, lovely gas station. Good schooling in the vicinity. Arterial routes, all good as gold. Are you threatening me? At $867,500, you might have done it, Mark, at $867,500. Any better bid? Or I sell away, last chance. First, second, third and final call. Late interest is welcome. The property goes. It is going at $867.5 to Mr. O'Loughlin's buyer. It is gone and sold. Congratulations to your client there, Mark. Thanks very much. Commiserations to our underbidders. Pauline, thank you so much for the opportunity. Matt, and for all your hard work. Wonderful to work with you. Back with you soon.
Can I have your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen? I take you back now to 66 McBeath Ave in Redwood. We left the lectern on a live bid of $660,000. We've had some good negotiations and discussions outside the room, and there has been an increase in that bid to $720,000. Can you please confirm that? 720. And at $720,000, our lovely owners have said we're on the market and selling, so I look for any further offers above $720,000, or I sell to this good couple down there. I'll call it away 3 times. Oh, it's been withdrawn and sold. Under clause 2.6, the owner has exercised their right and withdrawn and sold the property. So I'm absolutely delighted to announce that the property is now gone and sold. Congratulations. Thank you to our vendor, thank you to our buyers. We'll be back to you shortly.
Oh, one moment. I'm just getting a wee hold, and I'll be back with you shortly with an update, and then we'll be on to Hamilton Avenue. Please talk amongst yourselves. If I could have your attention once again, I'm now ready to go. I take you back now to 30 Borderdale Street in Belfast. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $695,000. There's been rigorous discussions, and I'm happy to say that under clause 2.6 of the contract, our owners have withdrawn the property and sold it for $750,000. Congratulations to our new owners. Amazing. And I take you promptly onto our next item. That is number 2 at 139 Hamilton Avenue in Ireland, brought to the market by Don Yee. This property is formally described as an estate in cross lease, consisting of flat 2 on deposited plan 33220, being a half share of 849 square metres, more or less, contained on lot 5, deposited plan 14000, all contained and described on that record of title that Don has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement, that's proposed for the 12th of February 2025, or any other date that you've mutually agreed in writing with our owners via Don. The chattels, that remains unchanged. I do note that the bathroom heater is being passed over in an as-is, whereas condition. Now, I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis tonight. Now, this property is in a sought-after street in Ilam, and we are offering you a home on a quiet rear section on Hamilton Ave. You've got great off-street parking here, as well as spacious double garaging. With all those extras at the rear of the garage, you've got a toilet, you've got a separate laundry, and what I loved most was that enclosed workshop. Whether you are a renovator assembling your latest IKEA TikTok hack, or a crafter, whatever you want to get up to, that is an amazing extra space that few homes have. There's style and design of this home. It has it sitting proud, raised up with multiple levels across living and the bedroom spaces. There's a lovely large lounge that Don and I were both appreciating there on Sunday at the open home. And you've got that enclosed kitchen at the end. And this home's ready for you to just move in, but perhaps you want to get stuck in and renovate, add some value. We talked whether we might open up the kitchen, make it open plan. You've got some wonderful storage off the end of the kitchen that to me would make a marvellous scullery. You've got options here. Upstairs further, you've got that second toilet and a substantial linen cupboard, a wonderful extra complementing those three well-proportioned bedrooms. And of course, you've got that lovely wee quiet and fenced backyard, but you're not here to hear me talk. You're here to see if you can make this yours. So, might I suggest, is there $5.50 in the room to get us started? Is that a place to start? Anybody want to get me underway? Welcome in, ladies, at $550,000. You look very stylish. Perhaps you'd want to get stuck into this one and renovate it. Make it yours at $550 and $650 with Lisa Wong with a buyer on the phone. Bold entry into the race, Lisa. Commend them at $650. Might I suggest $20,000 in response? Or you could match with $100,000 bids as well. That's also fine. Give you time to confer if you need to at $650, $660. $660, all right, I'll work with you in tens at $660,000. Lisa, are we going bold? Do we go to 7? $689, very specific. We've got an 8 in there though. That's auspicious, a lucky number at Chinese New Year at $689. Do we go 700? $690, a new entrant. I won't take 1 at this 1,000, I'm afraid. Take me to 7 is my suggestion. 700, there we go. That's much bolder. That's how you buy property. 70 at the back there. What's the response, team? I don't think you're done. That's the vibe. I think you're here and you've got a bit more. What's that? 712. The odd bids tonight coming from your client, Lisa. I'm intrigued by the strategy here, but I will work with 12,000 at 712. Ma'am, do you pop another 11,000 on the top? And ladies, haven't forgotten about you. See you're conferring. I'm going to suggest 725 as the next move. But don't let me hold you back. At 712 to my left. First time at 712. Second. Third time. 713. Once again, it's too early for 1,000s, I'm afraid. Take me to 720. 715, once again, too early for 3,000s. Take me to 720. 720, there we go. At 720, 726. The odd numbers, Lisa, coming out here at 726. So if I'm taking 6 here, though, I will happily take 6 from either parties over here. Is it 32? 726 000 to my left. 733, yes, oh, I like this. Very good. I'm really having to work on my maths tonight. At 733, 741. There we go, 750 is my next suggestion. At 741 to my left. Is it 750? You can change your mind as many times as you like in the auction room, ma'am. That's the beauty of it. At 741. Is it 45? Don't need to, sorry? I'll take a 2. 743. We're on the market. Well, what do you want to do now? 742, all right, I'll work with you one. No, 43. It's 43. Can I confirm that, ma'am? On the nod at 743. So I'm going to sell to you now. This house is yours unless I see further bidding at 743. I knew that cheeky grin meant that you were here to buy at 743 and 753. A bold 10,000 at 753. I'm happy to take ones. I'm happy to match fire with tens. At 753 with Lisa Wong and her buyer. Ma'am, haven't forgotten about you at the back. It's and 54. 754 here. 754 000 on the market and selling on Hamilton Ave. Once at $754,000. Sell away to the stylish ladies at the front here to do business tonight at 754. Second, third, final opportunity. Ma'am, any further interest even for 1,000? 757 and 58. Oh, now straight back in. Determination at 758. What's the odd number that's coming out? Is it a 7, Lisa? At 758 here. Determined, strong bidding at 758. 760. 760 here against you, ladies. At 760,000. Welcome back in at any point. Absolutely. At 760,500. 760 and a half. What do you think, Lisa? Is there another 7,000 in there? Maybe an 8. Do you take me to 768? Lucky number. At 760,500. First call. Second time. Third and final opportunity with you, ladies. I sell away, Lisa. I sell away unless I see further bidding. Oh, I'll hold, but only for so long. Ladies, I'd be talking strategy. There might be another bid coming. What's your retort? Otherwise, I'm selling to you. 761. They've matched. And
765 already.
765. No, I'm 761,500. 761,500. You ladies know what you're doing. Luke, you're fired. Get out. At 761,500. What's the update, Tony? Yes, I believe. No, was it here? Did you put the half on? You did, so you're at 762. No, 761,500. Good. Look, I'm fired with you, Luke, at 761,500. There we go. You happy with that, ladies? Yep. Good. Lisa? First call at 761,500. Second call. We're ready. Third, final time at $761,500. It goes. Come on. Yep, I'm with the crowd. They're turning on you, Lisa. These ladies have fought well. It's going. 1,000. See, that's why I wait. At 762,500. 763. Thank you for being prompt. At prompt bidding there at 763. Lisa, these ladies are here to do business at 763. Once called at 763,000. I haven't forgotten about you at the back, ma'am, if there's any last minute bidding. Second call. I'd go 65, Lisa, if you're going to do it. Shaking your head. Third time at $763,000. It's going. It's going. Sold. Congratulations. Impressive bidding team. Very happy with that. Congratulations, Don. Congratulations to our owners. And we will be back shortly on Sturrocks Road.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to our next auction. It's an absolute pleasure to be up here for that. It's 49 Sturrocks Road in Redwood. Matt Dawson and Clarence Monsanto have been in charge of bringing this property to the market and have done an absolutely outstanding job. Very warm welcome to Sue and our family. I must commend you on how beautifully presented you had your property to take to the market. Now, to the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 1,019 square metres, more or less, record of title CB 61924. Now, settlement date is set down for the 12th of February 2025, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, this is a classic Kiwi quarter-acre section. They're a rare find today in today's market, offering boundless potential for renovation and development. I visited last week. It's private and secure behind the high fence and the gate. So many lovely blooms. The roses were all out. You can see that a lot of effort has gone into planting this garden over the 45 years of ownership. The home offers a solid foundation and spacious layout. Plenty of room for a large family. You've got 5 bedrooms, a well-designed flow from the kitchen through to the living area, with the doors opening out to that deck and that outdoor area. Plenty of room for all the kids and the pets to run around. I loved the master bedroom upstairs with the balcony. The sun was just pouring in when I was there. What a lovely place to escape to. It's a prime location here. You're right across the road from Redwood Park, plus plenty of good schools to choose from and close to all amenities. It really does tick all the boxes. Buyers and bidders, I think you've made a really good decision coming here today. So after 45 blissful years, so many memories here, it's now time to pass it on and find out who that new owner is. So I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, 49 Sturrocks Road. Does someone want to start us away? Opening bid. Silent. It's not a silent auction. Well, I suggest somewhere nice and easy to start. It's 600,000. Somewhere nice and easy to get us underway. Yep. 600,000. Welcome in, sir. Good luck today. At 600, who goes next? We could travel in 25s from here or more. I place no limits on you. The bid's down here at 600. I'll call it away 3 times. First call. Second call, looking for 625. Bid at the back. 625. Welcome in, sir. Good luck today. At 625, what's your response? 650, the obvious place to go. 650. At 650 now. What's your response, sir? 675. 675. 700 now is the place to go. 2 in the race at this stage. Was that a nod? At 700. 700 I have now. At 700, feel free to join in, ladies and gentlemen. 45 years of ownership here. At 700,000, 25, sir, can I say? You're not at, we go this way in the auction room. At 700,000, I'll let you have a think about it, but the bid's down here at 700,000. I'll call it away 3 times. When will the next one be? Quarter of an acre. First call at 700. Second call at 700. 05, here we are, 705. Welcome in, sir. Good luck today. At 705. Will you take me through to 720? At 705 is the bid to beat. At 705, first call. 720 will get you back in front. It's the less, another 10, 715 now. At 715, take me through to 720, sir, down the back. Just checking the bank balance to see if there's more money in the account. At 715, sorry, 715, 720, can I say with you down the middle? Get you back in front. It's the least stressful place to be. 20 I have now. 720, 730, can I say? At 730. At 730, 3 in the race. At 730, can I say 750 down here? Down the middle at 750. First call at 730, the bid's against you. Let's get you back in front. Second call at 730. Third time at 730. 750. Good bid. Oh, no, he's getting the elbow. At 730. That 35 just puts a 5 on top. The 750 was way better. You sure? Okay, we'll get there in the end. At 735. At 735 and a 10745. There we are, the 750 is waiting for you. It was meant to be. At 745, they're in the lead again. Sir, haven't forgotten about you. Did you find some extra money? At 745, first call. 750, can I say? Are you sure? You're nodding the wrong way too. Second call at 745, the bid's over here. It's against you. Third time at 745. Invite you back in now. What's your response? At 745 is the bid to beat. 750 would be the place to go now. At 745. If I don't hear back from you, I am going to pause the auction and I'm going to have a conversation with these people. We're not quite at a level yet. At 745, last chance. It may not come back out if we go into negotiations. The owner can withdraw the property and sell it to the highest bidder outside the room. You do run that risk. So 750,000, is it? Absolutely sure? You're not going to get in the car and think, oh, we would have paid that. Our job is to manage your regrets. So it's 745. Okay, I'm going to pause the auction. You're our highest bidder. I'm not quite a level I can sell. The auction is still open and live. We'll be back with you shortly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon, I should almost say evening to you. We go now to Woolston. It is number 8, Compton Street. It has been brought to the market by Kylie Spencer, of course, from our St Albans office. She's had the great pleasure of working with our vendors. Brad, Amy, thank you so much for the opportunity. Attention please, I've got a wonderful opportunity for you here today. This is a home built in an era that is synonymous with good workmanship. Really, they were built solidly. This is permanent material construction. In this case, the home offers an opportunity to enhance and add value. That is without question the case here. But let me first tell you about the contract and then we'll talk more about the property. It is a freehold title, 607 square metres more or less. Settlement date, as per clause 28 of the further terms. And what you get here is a lovely quiet street. We know how good this location is, very close to the Woolston Working Men's Club. You're also a hop, skip and a jump to the New World, the Woolston Village, and a little bit further up the road, the local mall. You're equidistant between the central city and the beach. So this really is a fantastic location as our burgeoning city continues to develop. It's areas like this that I think are very encouraging, a good place to invest your money. This home has an excellent floor plan. It really makes sense. The sun wraps around to what is currently a conservatory. You might choose to remove that and build a deck yourself. And could I have your attention, please? There is plenty of opportunity here. Now, make no mistake, this is not your average first home buyer opportunity. I should suggest that you need to roll up your sleeves and really invest some time and money and effort into withdrawing the upside at this address. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, the fundamentals here are just brilliant. So let's get underway here at number 8, Compton Street. Kylie, let's get underway. Look for an opening bidder offer, ladies and gentlemen. Where do we say go? 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, open plan kitchen and living. It's got great flow. Just needs some paint and some vision. Is there 350 to start the bidding? All right, then a vendor bid at 350,000. At 350, my good colleague eating an ice cream, you should be bidding. At 350, the bid's with me. First chance, second call, third and final call at 350. I'm going to increase that bid to 370 on behalf of my good owner at $370,000. A vendor bid, I look for 390. First call at 370. Second, third and final call at 370. Last vendor bid at $390,000. Bidders and buyers, bid me $400, have an opportunity to have a chat about owning this property. Just to remind you, this is 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, permanent material construction. At this price, it should be easy bidding. First, second, third and final call at $390. Any better bidder offer? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have strict instructions in this case. The vendors mean business. For them, they were going to do the work themselves, but a change of personal circumstances dictates a sale. They mean business. We're going to price the property very sharply at $449,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just to remind you, this is not for first home buyers. Do call us about your situation. We'll tell you whether there is a way, but if you are a renovator or somebody interested in flipping or somebody interested in enhancing and then moving in, this is a wonderful opportunity at this price point. All offers are presented, Kylie, at 4 p.m. on Monday. So please get in touch with Kylie Spencer. Go and take a look. A freehold parcel, double garaging, great floor plan in a good area at $449,000 priced. It's worth a look. Back with you very soon.
Kia ora and good evening, everyone. I take you now to take you back now, actually, to 216A Greers Road in Brynwa for an update. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $581,000. The bid has been generously increased to $600,000. The owners do hold the property in slightly higher regard than that, so I reopen the auction at $600,000. I look for further bidding, and if not, I will pass the property in at $600,000. Happy to work with a 5, may I suggest? Is there 605 in the room? First time at $600,000. Second, third, final opportunity. Well, Shah, I pass back into your capable hands, and I'm happy to announce a deadline for further interest of Wednesday, the 5th of February. That's next week. All offers will be presented at 12 p.m. I know there is some conditional interest already. If you've got interest above that level of 600,000, give Shah a call, get through. The property is vacant, so Shah can meet you there pretty much any day, any time. And I hope to see, yes, you're happy with that, Shah, and I hope to see a sold sticker in the next few weeks. Good luck to you. Good luck to our owners at Greers Road. Now let's promptly move on in our catalogue now to 112 Sherborne Street in St Albans, brought to the market by Ash and Spencer Sutherland Todd. This property is formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 231 square metres, more or less, on Lot 2. Deposited Plan 350744, all contained and described on that record of title that Ash and Spencer have made available to you throughout the campaign. The proposed settlement is Friday the 14th of February 2025, or any other date that you've mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, I do take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 31 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis, and I will just highlight that clause 27, making it very clear you're buying in an as-is, whereas condition on this property. Now, what do you have on offer here? This is standalone. It's a quiet rear section. You've got a wonderful size master ensuite upstairs with those other double bedrooms. Down that hallway, some wonderful extras of, I think, 3 different storage cupboards, one for each room there. You've got 3 toilets. The living area beautifully opens to that courtyard. You're only 2 blocks here from the 4 avenues, so it'll be a simple Uber ride or a scooter ride from the central city with your brunches or your evenings out. So this would suit, I think, young professionals, and certainly it would be a wonderful rental with that double garaging this close to the central city. So that's the property on offer, as is where is conditioned. A wonderful opportunity here to add value to your portfolio or to your family's wealth. And I look for an opening bid or offer. I suspect there are some people in the room here. I know there's some agents on the phone. Look for an opening bid or offer to get us underway. At $500, welcome in at $500,000. Good luck to you today at $500. May I suggest $25,000 from there? 525, Ash working with somebody on the phone there at 525. May I suggest 550? Straight back, wonderful at 550, Ash. 575, Beckett's. 550 at the back. 575, I wouldn't even be hesitating in this location. I'm thinking about what it will be worth at the other end once you've finished with it. Once you've renovated, upgraded, at 550. Is it 575, Ash? For the first time, at 550,000. Second. Third time. Well, look, I'm going to move on a vendor bid at 575. Would you take us to 700? So 600, sorry. 580, 5,000 in front. At 580, I'll work with that. 580, I'm still looking for that 600 though. Looking for 20,000. First call. Second. Third time. Well, look, I'm going to move on a vendor bid to 600. 600 with me on a vendor bid. Do you take me to 620? At 600 000 for the first time. Second call. Third time is at 620. And we'll have a conversation. Getting told to hold on here. Lots to consider on Sherborne Street in St Albans. Wonderful location. $600,000. Believe we do have a few ice creams left. What's that? 605. Could you get me to 620? We'll have a conversation. We can, but I don't have instructions to have a conversation at 605, I'm afraid. At 605 with you. At 605. I'm going to go 610 then on behalf of my owners. 610 on a vendor bid. Get me to 620 and we talk. At 610 000. Wonderful location. There's just not double garaging in the central city like there used to be. There's a wonderful opportunity. Rear section. At 610 000. Been wonderful to have so many people back in the auction room, starting the year well. I think we're all excited about the interest rates moving in the next few months. At 610 000. First call at 610 000. Second. Third call. Would you do me 615? $610,000. Lots to consider. We do have some other auctions coming up, so we're almost out of time. It's 610,000. 612, I'll work with you at 612. Let's release these people. Thank you for the attention, everyone. At 612, we're going to pause there. The auction is open and live if anybody changes their mind. Otherwise, let's find a space and have a conversation at $612,000. And we will be back on Chester Street East with Art Divine very shortly. Kia ora and good evening, everyone. I take you to our last property in the catalogue this evening for our gala auction this evening. That is 114 Chester Street East in Christchurch Central, brought to the market by Art Divine to my left. Good luck to you, Art. Good luck to our owners. A fantastic campaign having run, I think, Art, was it over 180 parties through this campaign, through this home, and I can understand why with the pictures you see behind me. Now, the property itself, formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 519 square metres, more or less. On lot 1, deposited plan 496398, all contained and described on that record of title that Art has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for the 12th of February 2025, or any other date that you've mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, that list of chattels is extensive and unchanged. I do note that that gorgeous hot spring spa out the back is going to be passed to you in an as-is, whereas condition, but that will have been made aware to you already. And I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 27 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis tonight. Now, down a beautiful tree-lined street, a little reminiscent of New Orleans or some exotic locale, you find number 114, a striking, stylish home. You've got that wonderful statement steel fence and gates that hide away the private off-street parking. You've got, I think, Balinese gates that usher you from the parking area into that north-facing courtyard, which is spacious, surrounded by greenery, and has that wonderful sound of water in the background. And it welcomes you into the property onto that front veranda and opens up to that dark navy sitting room, which is, it's just so moody. I could see myself in there with a couple of my girlfriends over a glass of wine, having a good gossip. It just felt like that sort of space. And throughout the home, that beautiful taste just flows through. There's taste and design by the bucket load here. You've got feature wallpaper, bold paint choices, feature lamps, and my partner was very impressed by this when I showed him the pictures. Not a single overhead light was on while I was there. It was all lamp mood lighting to set the tone. That master suite, it's well proportioned with that surprising modern ensuite in there. And at the rear of the home, you find that lounge cum sitting room, that in-between space with that gorgeous feature wallpaper. One of the features, I think, of this home that really captured my artist's soul was that designer kitchen and that secondary designer bar space, both wrapped around that rear courtyard. Gosh, it made me go, if I bought this place, I think I'd host my own wedding here. It's that sort of vibe. And then upstairs, of course, you've got the further modern bathroom, you've got the further 3 bedrooms, and of course, the second feature that once again captured my heart was that third bedroom that has that extra room off it with a slightly lowered ceiling. I thought, what could that be? Is it a model train enthusiast setting that up in there? Is it a wee play space for kids? For me, it would be my reading room, but it just felt like a magical space for a fun extra in your home. There is lots of possibilities. You can tell that I've been very wowed by this home, as has Christchurch with the attendance through. You don't want to hear me drone on. You know how good it is. I'm going to start on a vendor bid just to get things underway at 900,000, and I look for 25,000 on the rise from there. Opened on a vendor bid at 900,000. 950. I saw it here first, I'm afraid, with Brendan Hart and his bar at 950. But sir, do you want to go straight to $1 million? At $1 million, there. Welcome into you too, sir. At $1 million. Brendan, is it $1,050,000? Should we move boldly in the 50s? Say that again, Sharon. 1,250,000. 250,000? And 25. I just got excited there that it was 1.25 million. 1,025,000 there with Sharon working with some buyers. Good luck to you tonight at 1,025,000 and 1,050,000 Deb working with the buyer on the phone. At 1,050,000 here. And 75 with Brendan's buyer there at 75. Do we go 1.1? I got it here first. Sorry, sir. I'm not meaning to be mean to you. They're just a bit louder. At 1.1. Do you go 1125? 1125. Thank you, sir. At 1 and the quarter. 1150 there at the back now. 1175. Can I say, ma'am? No. At 1150 here with Sharon. 1.2. Boldly bidding on yourself there, Sharon, at 1.2. Determination at 1.2. And a quarter, sir? 1,225. At 1,225, and do we go 250? Is that you? Welcome in, ma'am. New face in the race at 1,250 and 1,275 straight away, ma'am. Do you go to 1.3? 1.3, sir. I did get you there first. Very good at 1.3. Is it 1,325, ma'am? At 1,325. Good luck to you tonight. At 1,325, I look for the 50. 1,325 at the rear. Sir, is it 1,350? No, give you time to think. At 1,325. Is it 1,350, Sharon? You're thinking about it. Yeah, very good. You've got time to think. At 1,325 with you, ma'am. 1,350? At 1,350, there it is. Worth the wait, I reckon, at 1,350 and 75, ma'am. 75, absolutely at 1,375. I'm going to suggest 1.4. 1.4, there it is. At $1.4 million. I look for another 25, ma'am. Do I say 1,425? Gosh, you're not hesitating, ma'am. You look determined at 1,425 and 1,450. Haven't forgotten about you, sir. Shaking your head. We'll talk to the boss. Make a plan at 1,450. Look for another 25,000. Welcome in, new contenders in the race at 1,460 and 75. Ma'am, I've got a rule, you can't bid once at my auctions. So we go again. You want to go 1.5, would be my suggestion. At 1.5. We're going to get along really well if you keep listening to me. Excellent. I'm going to get you a house tonight with my advice at 1.5. Thank you very much, Art. Exciting. We are on the market, ma'am. That's how you do it if you listen to me. We're on the market. We're selling at $1.5 million. 1,525? 1,525 in the quarter. And is it 50, ma'am? 1,550 on the nod. Haven't forgotten about you at the back. Is it 75? At 1,575 and 1.6 beckons. 1,575 on the back wall. 1,575, looking for 1.6. 1,580, popping 5 on top there. 1,580, ma'am, do you take it to 1.6? 85, yep, ignore me at 1,585. 90. At 90, do you go to the 6, ma'am? At 1,590 here. Ma'am, is it 1.6? 1,595 at the rear. And we're on the market at 1,595 and 1.6. They often stop at the round numbers. I would be testing that all day long at 1.6. Haven't forgotten about you, sir. There's anybody else is welcome in because we're on the market at 1.6. Is it 10,000, can I say, ma'am? 1,610? 1,625. 1,625, another 15 on top. Is it 1,650? 1,650 on, can I just confirm that, ma'am? That was 1,650 here. Is it 1,675, ma'am? 1,675 at the rear. 1,675,000. Once. 1,685 on top. It's here now. I'll give you time to reconsider, ma'am. At 1,680. You've bid well. At 1,685. Is it 1.7, ma'am? I'd be bold at this point. Otherwise it will drag on. At 1.7. Bold, ma'am. Bold bidding at 1.7. Sharon, is there a response? Is there a retort? At 1.7 here with you. Once at 1.7. 1,710. How do we respond now, ma'am? 15. Is that 15 on top or up to 15? Up to 15. Thank you for clarifying. At 1715. 1720. I would be going 30. And 25, another fighting fire with fire at 1725, 1730. 1730 with Sharon's buys. First call. I'd be going to 50. I'd be bold at this point because this is the serious bit, but it's your choice, ma'am. At 1730, I sell here.
1735.
1735 bidding on top of yourselves. At 1735. They might be trying to intimidate you, ma'am. I'd be testing right back. At 1735. At 1750. That would be my suggestion. But entirely up to you, whether you want to be living here in 2 weeks or not. At 1735. Once. Twice. What's the number, ma'am? 740. At 1740. And 745. There's the 750 that I warned you about. At 750. And 1750 for the first. And 755. So it's 18. 1.8 million. Yep. Bold, ma'am. That is the way you buy property at $1.8 million for the first time. A strong bid. A play for the keys. Second time. Third. Oh, okay. At 1810. 1810. 1.810. Ma'am, you seem like you've got a plan. What's the next move? 1820. Absolutely. At 1,820,000 with you. 1820 in Christchurch Central. I haven't seen a property like this in the last 3 years. It's a gorgeous property at 1830. 1,830,000. 1850, ma'am. Continuing with the strong bidding. Very impressive at 1850. You're welcome back in at any point, sir. At 1850 at the back, ma'am. Also welcome back in at any point. At 1850. First call, Sharon. Second. Third final at 1850. 1860. 1860. I know it's frustrating, ma'am, but this is what happens with good property. That only comes up at 1865. If it's a good property, you fight for it in Christchurch. 1870. Bold bidding. At 1870. I hope so. 1875 here. $1,875,000. I know exactly why you're fighting for it. It's a wonderful property. 1880. Popping on 5 on top. Lucky numbers at Chinese New Year. Double eights there. 189. I'd be going straight to 1.9. Once again, be bold. At 1890 with you now, ma'am. At 1890 here. For the first time. Second. It's with you, ma'am. Third time. At 1890. You've given me that. You bid strongly. Are you sure? This is the final chance, even for $1,000. Was that, ma'am, could I confirm, was that a 1? Yeah. That was a 1 at 1891. Are they slowing down though, ma'am, at 1891? Is it 95? Or is it 1.9 to put one more thousand at 1892? Down to the thousands, fighting for it. I think whoever goes 1.9 is just going to put an end to this. At 1892, with you, ma'am. Once, twice, third and final time at 1892. Is there another 1,000? All done this time. You've said that to me before, so I've got to double check. You've fought incredibly. It's going. It's going. Sold. Congratulations, ma'am. Immaculate taste for $1,892,000. Thank you for our other bidders. And I believe we do we have some updates? We've got 2 updates to come, so stay with us and we will be back with you shortly.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I take you back to 49 Sturrocks Road in Redwood. We left the lectern on a live bid of $745,000. We've had some good discussions, some negotiations, and there has been an increase in that bid to $850,000. Can you please confirm that? And our lovely owner says at $850,000, after 45 years, she is happy to sell it to these wonderful people here. I look for any further bids above that, or I sell away at $850,000. First call, second call, third and final call, $850,000. Congratulations, you're the new owner of 49 Sturrocks Road. It's sold. Thank you very much to our owner. We appreciate the opportunity. That wraps us up for the day. No, we've got one more update. We'll be back soon. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. Thank you so much for your patience. I've got our last update for the evening. I take you back to 112 Sherborne Street in St Albans. We paused on a live bid and there's been some discussions, but we have not reached agreement. So I'm going to pass the property in at 610,000 unless I see at 612. Very good. At $612,000, and I pass the property back in unless I see further bidding. Once, twice, third and final. Well, I pass the property back into Ash and Spencer at $612,000. If you've got interest above that level, get in touch with them. A wonderful opportunity to add value to this property in St Albans. That concludes our gala auction night. Thank you so much for joining us. A wonderful amount of sales here tonight, and we will see you back again next Wednesday for our regular auctions. Thank you so much.